In global coronavirus cases, they rose over 230,000 in a 24-hour period. The biggest increases were from the United States, Brazil, India and South Africa. The previous WHO record for new cases was 228,000 on July the 10th. Deaths remain steady at around 5,000 per day globally. Global coronavirus cases were approaching 13 million today, marking another milestone in the spread of the disease that has killed more than 565,000 people in about 7 months. Now, as COVID-19 rips through the country with more than 260,000 cases reported locally and close to 4,000 deaths in South Africa, the situation looks dire. But there is some good news. The national recovery figure stands at over 48%, with many stories of hope emerging.
When I got the results that I'm positive, the first thing that came to my mind was that, I'm going to die.
Caught in the COVID storm,
they took me to Tata General. Oh, they helped me there a lot. The positiveness of the nurses and also the doctors.
Stories of survival and beating the odds. For this young man, testing positive came as a shock. And his biggest worry, the safety of his wife and unborn child.
I was more worried about my wife and my unborn child, and that was kind of my main concern.
He ended up in ICU, fighting for his life.
I was on a ventilator. To be honest, it was not the most comfortable feeling ever. I mean, you stayed on this ventilator for 24/7.
Another survivor who nearly gave up the fight says friends and family helped her through the dark times.
It was the scariest time for my family. It was the difficult time for my family because I was positive, my husband was positive. Even if my kids were not tested, but I believe they were positive.
Stigmatization remains an issue. This woman suffered the scorn of her neighbors after they had found out that she had tested positive.
I was traumatized by the pandemic itself, but I was also traumatized by the harassment and victimization and racist attack that followed suit. It was unwarranted. And it was at the worst time when my immune system was compromised.
Amid a soaring infection rate, encouraging recovery figures, psychologists say family and friends should stay calm and be supportive.
When they say you have tested positive, it's as if you are treated more like a criminal because there has to be many investigations. Who have you seen? Have you spread it? And that guilt and shame, it's so much overwhelming because it's as if you've done something bad. So the emotions that the people go through are so much intense. You've got emotions like rejection, they feel rejected. Then the anxiety is elevated, you fear for your life.
And I know you feel like dying.
And for frontline workers,
take the world to its feet.
Saving lives and seeing coronavirus patients walk out of hospital makes all the sacrifices worth it. The message from the survivors: stay safe and stay positive. Nozindombi Mia, SABC News, Johannesburg.